So this blade is the Diablo 60 teeth 10-inch blade. I got it for about 30 bucks on Amazon. Had super good reviews, but here we go. I'm gonna test it out. So I have a few different types of cuts I'm gonna make on the new blade. First I'm gonna make it on the old blade, and then I'm gonna try it on the new blade. I have a thicker piece of Douglas fir. I have just some 1/2-inch birch plywood. I'm gonna make a rip cut on this, see how smooth that cuts. And then I have a hardwood. I don't know what kind of wood this is. If you know what kind of wood that is, leave me a comment below. I'm not sure. I think it's a cherry wood. All right, first cut I'm gonna make is this 1/2-inch plywood. I'm gonna rip it with the grain. Okay, gotta wait forever for the vacuum to turn off. Okay, this first cut on the 1/2-inch with the old blade, it is great. It is pretty smooth, and it was a simple cut. No complaints there, it's good. All right, now I'm gonna do a couple cuts. Once with the thicker, this is 1.5 inch Douglas fir, and I'm gonna go cross grain. And I'm gonna try it with a piece of plywood 1/2 inch across the grain too, and see how well that cuts. All right, the Douglas fir, it actually cut through there pretty nice. This is a pretty soft wood. It does have a little chipping there, but overall it is still pretty good cut with that. And here, it's super easy to cut, and it cuts it pretty clean. Even though I have a 0 clearance on the crosscut sled though, I still got some chip out there, so I'm hoping the new blade will prevent any of that. So here we go. I'm gonna change out the blade and try it with the new blade. Oh, that's a beautiful looking saw blade right there. All right, unplug it first. Little comparison with these blades. You can see they're exactly 10 inches. This is a 40 tooth blade. This is a 60 tooth blade, so it's made for a more fine finish. It's also got a thinner kerf. That's the thickness of the blade. It's very slight, you can hardly tell. If you didn't know it was thinner kerf, you would look at it and go, it looks almost the same. But this is an 1/8 of an inch, and this one here is about a 1/10 inch. I looked it up and it's 0.098 inches thick. So that should make for a little bit of a cleaner cut too. And wow, the tips are very sharp. These are sharp, but those are very sharp. This is a little bit more of a flat tip on these. It's not flat, but it's relatively flat compared to these. These have a lot of angle on each tip. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in and try it out. Almost put it in backwards. I'm gonna do the rip cut comparing the Old Ridgid Blade with the new Diablo Blade, and I'm gonna do it with the grain on this 1/2 inch birch plywood. That's good enough. Safety glasses. Wow, that was super smooth. That was like cutting through butter. That was very nice. So far, I am very impressed with this blade. Of course, the other blade, it made a fine cut. It was a very smooth cut, easy to go through, but this is just 1/2 inch plywood. So let's try something else. All right, next up, I'm gonna rip the cherry wood. Oops, sorry. Oh, yes. That was also very smooth, and it made a very good cut. Yes, I would say that was better than the factory blade again. So far, I am very happy. One thing I have to mention, I was worried about, because this is a thinner kerf blade, that this riving knife wouldn't maybe match up just right and the wood might get hung up on there, but that hasn't been a problem at all. It just cuts right through better than the original, so I'm pretty happy with that. Next up is the 1.5 inch thick Douglas fir with the new Diablo Blade. That was super good until for some reason I got to like right around here. It kind of hung up just a little bit. I mean, it was no big deal at all, but it did kind of catch up right there. But man, it did make a very smooth cut. Wow, look at the difference. I don't know if you can really see that. I don't know which cut. I think I just cut this side. It's very porous. I don't know if the wood was just different there. But this, wow, it is like super smooth. It's like it's kind of sanded already. Where here it needs some pretty serious sanding. Good, it could just be a different part of the wood that made it different like that. I don't know. But wow, that was very nice. All right, this is just a little tiny scrap piece of 1/2 inch birch plywood, and I'm gonna cut it cross grain. Okay, so there you go. This side is the side I cut with the old blade, and I don't know if you can see it very well on the video, but there's like some chipping out. This is with the new blade, but then the real test is how is it on the other side. Oh yes! Oh, I like that! Oh, that is so nice! Ah, there's like a slight bit of chipping right there. But wow. Okay. All right. This blade is awesome. That is $30, $33. Well spent. I hope you like this video. Go out and get you a Diablo Blade and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.